Hi there, beautiful people. I trust you're all doing well. Welcome back to another blind reaction. I'm here with a comedy video. So, time to get in some laughter and a little bit of education. I say so because when it comes to George Carlin, I always find his comedy to be not just funny but also educational. So, come with me. We are going to listen to him on today's professional parents stroke it's bad for ya. So come with me, let's get in. What about the professional parents?
Yeah, it's all bullshit, folks. It's bad for you. It's all bullshit. That's what you have to remember as you go through life in this country. It's all bullshit, and it's bad for you.
Okay, it's
Now,
bullshit.
speaking of parents and speaking of bullshit, two ideas which aren't always mutually exclusive, by the way. I'd like to mention a special kind of bullshit that has taken hold in this country in the last 30 to 40 years. It's a form of bullshit that really only can be called child worship. It's child worship. It's this excessive devotion to children. I'm talking about today's professional parents, these obsessive diaper sniffers who are overscheduling and overmanaging their children and robbing them of their childhoods. Even
a pause. This is from 2008. We are in 2025. Let me tell you, it hasn't changed, but it's gotten worse, I would say. For instance, growing up, we would just be left to go out, ride bikes, like just play. Today,
simple act of playing.
I love this. I said educational.
Even the simple act of playing has been taken away from children and put on mommy's schedule in the form of play dates. Something that should be spontaneous and free is now being rigidly planned.
Wait a minute.
When does a kid ever get to sit in the yard with a stick anymore? You know, just sit there with a fucking stick.
And being creative with that stick. I love this. And thinking of this video being from 2008, I didn't even, like, it didn't cross my mind that children were not being let to be children. But now I see that often, even where I live, like the children can't, I cycle, so the children can't cycle outside the gates. And we have a very small compound, so yes, it's that bad.
Do today's kids even know what a stick is? You know? You sit in the yard with a fucking stick and you dig a fucking hole. You know? Yeah. And you look at the hole and you look at the stick and you have a little fun. But kids don't have sticks anymore. I don't think there are any sticks left. I think they've all been recalled because of lead paint. Who would have thought that one day the manufacturing of sticks would be outsourced to China? But you know something? A kid shouldn't be wasting his time with a stick anyway. If he's 4 years old, he should be home studying for his kindergarten entrance exams. Do you know about that shit? Oh, they have them now. Yeah. There are places that have kindergarten entrance exams. The poor little fuck.
Let me know in the comment section. Is that happening? Let me know. Okay, for my country, I don't know, because I haven't interacted with many kids, but wow, there's an entrance exam to a kindergarten. Oh my, that's crazy. To go to kindergarten, what I know used to happen is as long as you are potty trained, that's it. Yeah.
Kindergarten entrance exams. The poor little fuck. The poor little fuck, he can barely locate his dick. You know, and already he's being pressured to succeed. Pressured to succeed for the sake of the parents. Isn't this really just a sophisticated form of child abuse?
It is.
And speaking of that, speaking of child abuse.
Wisdom. I love it.
Speaking of child abuse, next stop, grade school. Grade school, where he won't be allowed to play tag because it encourages victimization. And he won't be allowed to play dodgeball because it's exclusionary. And it promotes aggression. Standing around is still okay. Standing around is still permitted, but it won't be for long because sooner or later some kid is going to be standing around and his foot will fall asleep and his parents will sue the school and it'll be goodbye fucking standing around. Now, Now, fortunately, all is not lost. All is not lost because at least we know that when he does get to play whatever games he is allowed to play, the child will never lose. We know he'll never lose because in today's America, no child ever loses. There are no losers anymore. Everyone's a winner. No matter what the game or sport or competition, everybody wins. Everybody wins, everybody gets a trophy. No one is a loser. No child these days ever gets to hear those all-important character-building words. You lost, Bobby. You lost. You're a loser, Bobby. They miss out on that. You know what they tell a kid who lost these days? You were the last winner.
Reminds me of this song that kids sing. The first is the last. The second is the best. The third is the rotten banana in the bush. So anyway, so in basically the last is not considered as a loser, as he says. I love this, like George Carlin, wisdom. I love it. A little buck. I'm loving this topic. Huh?
They miss out on that. You know what they tell a kid who lost these days? You were the last winner. A lot of these kids never get to hear the truth about themselves until they're in their 20s, when their boss calls them in and says, Bobby, clean the shit out of your desk and get the fuck out of here, you're a loser. Get the fuck out of here.
That's very true. And another pause reminds me of the education system here. We now have a CBC system. We used to have 844, which I did, and we used to be graded like from the first to the last. I personally feel like that was a good thing because it encourages competition. You want to beat your friend, you know, competition. But now with CBC, there's no grading, like there's no positions, and that aligns with what he was just saying because now the child doesn't get to see like you lost, you didn't perform well. So anyway, let me know what you think of that. Yeah.
Of course, Bobby's parents can't understand why he can't hold a job. In school, he was always on the honor roll. Well, what they don't understand, of course, is that in today's schools, everyone is on the honor roll. Everyone is on the honor roll because in order to be on the honor roll, all you really need to do is to maintain a body temperature somewhere roughly in the 90s. But we shouldn't be worrying about how he's doing at school because, you know, come summertime, he'll be off to camp. Yes, he'll be off to camp, but not to swim and hike and play softball. No. Today's child will be sent away to lose weight. He'll be sent to fat camp, or violin camp, or ceramics camp, or computer camp, or leadership camp, whatever the fuck that is. Leadership camp. Isn't that where Hitler went?
He's funny.
Specialized, structured summer camps. Gotta keep the little fucker busy, don't they? Gotta keep the little fucker busy. Wouldn't want him to sneak in a little unstructured time in the woods. That wouldn't be any good. God knows he might start jacking off.
Did he just say that? I wasn't ready for that. So that is, it's bad for today's professional parents. I'm not a parent, but if I was one, I think I would encourage the play, especially. And when you mentioned about the play, like I was just thinking of that and reflecting it, or rather trying to analyze my surrounding and the places I've been to. Lately, like where I live, there are many schools. And the funny thing is, schools, like growing up, we used to have a big field. We had two breaks. The first break was for just a short one, 15 minutes. Then the second break, I think, was 45, 30 minutes. I can't remember, but yeah, around that. And we would go to the field and play. After school, like in the evening, also go to the field, play. Today, schools are like it's just buildings, no play area, like no field to play. So yeah, I do feel like that has been taken away from the kids because imagine a kid that goes to such a school, comes back home, and all they do is play with their tablets. Yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, still we have fields in public schools at least, but there's this uh, theory that public schools don't teach, or rather, kids in public schools don't tend to perform well. So most people, uh, middle class, most of them take kids to private schools, regardless of them not having fields, because now the very expensive private schools are the ones with fields, with sporting activities and all that. So anyway, that was just a by the way, because that really hit home. I felt bad because I normally feel bad when I see such schools without fields. I'm an outdoorsy person, so I love sports, and those are things that I feel like they build a person. So yeah, and about the protection, yeah. When you mentioned about the protection, oh my God, I think today's parents are so protective of the kids that they don't really allow the kids to be themselves, to discover themselves, to make mistakes, to fall. Yeah, like us. I'm into cycling lately. So reminds me, like in the cycling groups, you will find someone asking like, uh, if someone can train kids to cycle, and I believe like uh, the parent is just trying to like not see the child fall, but I don't remember being trained to cycle. It was more of take the bike, keep falling so many times and all. Anyway, that's just a by the way, but this really hit home. So if you're a parent, maybe you can borrow something from this discussion, or rather this, yeah, it feels like it was a class from this session, and maybe apply it. Also, if you're not a parent, maybe you are, you have nieces, nephews, friends that have kids. Yeah, you can also borrow and uh, teach them something. So anyway, that's it for today. So thank you for watching. See you in the comment section, and in the next one. Looking forward to your feedback in the comment section, especially on the questions I asked, and anything else regarding the topic that you'd love to share. How is it? How is parenting in your area, or rather on your end? Let me know, and maybe how you grew up. Do you feel like you were privileged? Did you love that? Yeah, I would choose my childhood over and over. Yeah, so anyway, that's it for today. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and to support this channel, kindly check the description below for details. And for now, I'm out. Peace out, and bye.